I am going to show you exactly what to do, a really quick and easy trick that you can do to make it easy for you to set the money goal, focus on it, and pursue it. Hey everyone, it's Reese from Yes Supply, and today I'm coming at you with some advice if you're finding it hard to set your money goal. So every week I do a group coaching call with my Yes Supply Method students, and for the coaching call I literally just got off like 5-10 minutes ago. The topic was attracting abundance and manifesting wealth. We do this regularly. I was doing them every week, then we did my live training, we put them on pause for a bit, but now we are back at it and doing them regularly. So one of the questions that came up from one of our students: what happens when you know you need to set a money goal but you just keep putting it off? You're not doing it, you don't know how to set it, you're not getting settled on anything. Make sure to hit the subscribe button below and hit the notification bell so that you know when I come out with more videos like this to help you create your yes in life and attract that abundance. So if you want to reach a big money goal in your life, you need to make sure you're setting a goal. The thing about our subconscious mind is that it doesn't process negatives and it needs specificity. So what does that mean, it doesn't process negatives? If you're using the things that you don't want to inspire you, you're actually going to bring more of that into your life. So leave me a comment down below if you ever said something like, I don't want more debt, and then a random bill came up which created more debt, or I don't want any more bills, and then your car breaks down or your rent increases or something like that. Have you ever noticed that when you're focusing on what you don't want, you actually bring more of what you don't want into your life? It's because our subconscious mind is so powerful. It's tapped into the universal mind, it's tapped into universal intelligence, and so whatever you speak into reality, whatever you put out there, you are going to draw into you. And if you're attaching it to emotions, you're like, oh my god, I really don't want to be in debt. The more you attach those emotions to it, the faster and quicker you're actually going to magnetize it into your life. So if you're like, oh no, I definitely don't want more bills, guess what's going to show up? More of that. So knowing that the subconscious mind doesn't process negatives, if you come up with a goal and it's of what you don't want, so I don't want to work for that boss anymore, I don't want to not make money anymore, I don't want to be in debt anymore. If you know exactly what it is that you don't want, thank that, because it will give you more clarity on what it is that you do want. When you figure out what it is that you do want, focus in on that, because again, your subconscious mind doesn't understand don't, not, can't, won't. So if I say don't think of the brown bag, now you have a picture in your mind of a brown bag. I literally just looked over there at a brown bag right now. And so what I want you to do is really get clear on what the goal is. Is it 10K per month? Is it 20K per month? Is it enough money for your down payment? Get really clear on what it is that you want. And that goes to my point number 2, is that the subconscious mind needs specificity. So our subconscious mind will go to work to essentially create the outcomes and solve the problems that we serve to it. So if you tell it, I want to make 10K per month, it's going to activate your reticular activating system, which is going to zoom in on exactly what it is that you want and work really hard to fulfill it. So instead of saying I want more money, which isn't specific, instead give it a specific goal and then remind it and task it to solve that problem. As soon as you do that, you're going to start to get ideas that actually help you solve that problem. It's like absolute magic. And then it's up to you, when you get those hunches and those ideas, to just take the action and follow them. And believe me, it'll be fun and it will be easy. One of the things that we talked today too with my coaching method students is that you want to make sure that you're attaching the right emotions to it. So you want to attach love and excitement and joy and think about what it is that you do want, rather than fear, oh my god, what if it doesn't work out? Because that means you're thinking about what you don't want. Whatever you're on the same vibrational scale as is what you're going to bring into your life. And so if you're on a low vibrational scale, so you're thinking of anger, guilt, fear, apathy, all those different things, and instead be at a high vibrating level. And now let's talk about actually setting that specific goal. So if you're finding it really hard to set a specific goal, every time you come up with a goal, you say, oh, that's too big, that's scary, what if I don't make it? Maybe you can't decide on the goal. What you want to ask yourself are, what are my beliefs about myself behind the goal? So remember, your beliefs are going to create your thought. If you believe that you're indecisive and that you can't make a decision, then all of your thoughts, even if you have the best idea in the world, because you believe that you're not good enough or you're not the type of person who can come to a decision, then even if you have the best idea in the world, you won't actually settle in on that decision. So what you want to start to do is start to affirm to yourself that you are a focused person, that you are an abundant person. You want to change your beliefs about your identity and how you see yourself, because there's this thing that I teach in my NLP training called the logical levels of the mind, and we have all these different logical levels. There's environment and behavior towards the bottom. Moving up, there's potential, values, and beliefs, and moving up above that is identity. If you just change your behavior, so you just try to force and go out there and create sales calls, because that's at such a low level, you're not going to see much of a change, and it's going to be a very conscious and forced change. It's going to feel like effort and it's going to feel hard. However, when you start to move up the logical levels of the mind to identity, then what happens to them? You start to shift how you see yourself, how worthy you know you are, how talented you know you are, how capable of doing anything that you want, going after your dreams, making those big investments, getting the information that you need to be successful, being an influencer, being a coach, whatever, being an incredibly smart leader. When you see yourself at that different identity, that's such a high level, it's going to have a trickle down effect on your values and your beliefs. It's going to have a trickle down effect on your behavior and your environment. So all those different things, like your habits, are going to change naturally when you start to see yourself as a worthy person, as a productive person, as the incredible person that you really are. To start to work on how you see yourself. One really great tool to use to imprint these new beliefs of how you see yourself and your identity is hypnosis. So that's another thing that I teach. I'm obsessed with hypnosis. So I really encourage you to try it. Leave us a comment below if you'd like to work with one of our certified Yes Supply Method coaches and actually go through your own hypnosis session to increase your abundance and your worth and how you see yourself and how you see your identity, or sign up for your own hypnosis session. Also, affirmations, saying positive affirmations to yourself right before bed is a really powerful way to embed in the subconscious mind too. What you want to do is start to believe that you have the answers, start to believe that all the ideas that you need flow to you, and start to believe that you have your direction and your focus. And because your beliefs directly affect your thoughts, and your thoughts are alongside of your ideas, when you believe that you have your focus and the outcome, then your thoughts and ideas will reflect that. And before you know it, you'll have the crystal clear idea of how much it is that you want to make, how much it is that you want to reflect into your life, and you will most likely be open to receiving the exact plans that you need to fulfill to create that in your life. So that was it for today. When you're setting your money goal for how much abundance you want to bring into your life, make sure that you're being specific. Make sure that you are picturing what you do want, not what you don't want. And also, if you're finding that you're not quite settling in on that crystal clear goal that you want, then tip number 3 is to make sure that you see yourself as a focused person. You see yourself as somebody who creates your own reality, that magic just shows up in your life. And when you have that belief, you will see it show up in your life. So I love you so much. If you love this video, leave me a comment below. Let me know what you're going to change and what you are going to work on to start to get clear on your money goal. Share what your money goal is below in the comments, because the beautiful thing is when you share what your goal is, that's you taking an idea that's inside your head, a metaphysical seed that's planted inside your head, and putting it into the physical world. That is the first manifestation of your money goal becoming real. So type it down in the comments. I'm so excited to see what you are working on. Make sure to subscribe, hit the like button, hit the bell so you get notified when we have new videos, and then head over to yessupply.co where we have so many more freebies to help you create your yes. So thank you so much for hanging out with me. This was super fun, and I'll see you in the next video.